Hey guys, welcome back to another vinyl update. My last update was Record Store Day, and if you recall, there were a few records that I really wanted that I didn't get. So I spent the next couple days looking online in search for these records that I missed. And hold on. Alright, sorry about that. And I went kind of crazy because when I was deep searching for these records, I found good deals on other records that I had to get. So I figured I'd share that with you guys because I got my next 5. First up among those is The Devil Wears Prada with Roots Above and Branches Below. Um, Definitely a record that was pretty big deal um, back in high school between me and my friends. Um, we were all kind of looking forward for this album, and it was like my first bundle pre-order. I got like a shirt and a CD, and I think there was something else. But it's cool to finally own it on vinyl. Mine's unclear. They have a really cool blue with like purple. It's like a blue purple, and that one's cool, but it sells for about like 30 bucks more. And it doesn't originally come in this white sleeve. I put it in there because the one that it usually comes in, which has a picture of the band and the lyrics, mine's ripping, so I decided to put it inside one of these. Take care of your records. So I'm really excited to get that one. The next one is from Bull Moose, uh, which is like a record store, and they put all their extra record store day exclusives online on their website. So I went on there and I was looking for August Burns Red Thrill Seeker, and they had it, so I got it. And I also picked up Regina Spektor, You've Got Time 7-inch. Unfortunately for August Burns Red, they unfortunately weren't able to pull it from the site. UPS truck just drove by, if you guys couldn't hear me. They pulled it from the site, but they weren't able to do it in time, and people were over ordering beyond what they had in stock. So they weren't able to send me that record, but they did send me this one. And this is one that I got from my girlfriend. Comes on translucent orange 7-inch with the big hole in the middle. And I got this from my girlfriend because she likes Regina Spektor, but they didn't let me get 2 copies, obviously, so I picked one up for myself, thanks to Bull Moose. Next one is another pretty big record for me back in high school. There was Prada Plagues. This record was insane. Definitely one of the records responsible for getting me into the hardcore genre. Uh, I love this record, and I love the cover art. It's very, there's just so much going on. The art in the back is really cool too. But yeah, a really, like, record had a lot of meaning for me. And it comes on this deep, translucent purple. It looks almost like a red when you put it on the platter. No lyrics or anything like that inside. But this record was one that I was kind of doubting I would ever get because it usually sells for around 100 or so. But I saw it for 60 and decided I shouldn't pass it up, so I had to pick it up. Pretty happy I did. Definitely a record that I'm glad to say is in my collection now, even though like I've overplayed it. But you know, music never really gets old. Just gotta give it a break for a while. Next one's also Devil Wears Prada. Lots of Devil Wears Prada this week. This is the trying to reduce the glare. The Zombies EP, and this was a EP they released after with Roots Above, and it's zombie themed, and it's just 5 tracks, but these are probably the band's best 5 tracks. There's super heavy, super intense, and it's about zombies. So you know what can go wrong. It's a 10-inch vinyl, comes in this gatefold, and there's a black version, a clear version, and then there's this gray with black swirl that I got, that I'm pretty happy to have gotten. It looks really cool. Can't really see the details in the camera too much. And it also has a comic book based off of a novel, Beyond Exile by J.L. Bourne. It's a really cheesy, really short comic book here, but it's a cool inclusion. I think it's like little cool stuff like that is pretty nice. Another thing I found weeks ago, like before Record Store Day, was this Thrice Thursaday 7-inch split, and the guy took a long time to ship it out. Comes on clear 7-inch vinyl, but because he took it so long to ship it out, he sent me 2 copies of this. So I was able to give 1 copy to a buddy of mine, which was pretty cool. I just had him pay for shipping, and the deal. Adding to my Thrice collection, even though it's just 1 song, and I already have that 1 song. The Thursday's track is pretty cool too. Next up is the record I was hoping to get on Record Store Day. That's Memphis May Fire, The Hollow. This is definitely one of my favorite albums of all time. I just think it's a really solid record, front to back. The Haunted, which is the 8th track, is just insane. Like, that song blew my socks off, and I was really happy that they finally decided to press this. I was even debating on skipping out on Record Store Day, and then I saw that they were releasing this one, and I just had to go, even though I didn't get it. So I found it online, thankfully. Not too much. I paid about double, so $30. But it's one of my favorite records, so I think it's worth it. Comes on light blue vinyl with some black and white marbling in there. If you haven't heard this album before, check it out. Memphis May Fire's gotten pretty big since then with their Challenger record, but I really think this is their best one. Lastly, I have one more. I've been trying to get all of Thrice's records pretty diligently. I'm getting pretty close, but Identity Crisis finally came in. They did a couple repressings. One was on a blue with black streaks, and the other one was on a clear with black smoke. It looks pretty cool. And I got this one off another guy. I didn't get it in time to pre-order it myself, but some guy was selling it online already, and I picked it up from him. Really simplistic lyric sheet. But yeah, this is Thrice's first big record. They have a album before this called First Impressions. I believe it's just an EP. But it's pretty hard to find even on the CD, and I don't think they're ever going to do a vinyl pressing for it. Very glad to own this one. Really excited to own their future records, or I mean like the ones that are going to be coming in soon. One of them's coming in already. I won't tell you guys what one, but I'm super stoked. Alright guys, well, I have 3 more records coming in the mail. It's going to be some time before they actually arrive, and then I still got 2 more to get before my next update video. But stay tuned, more vinyl coming up, maybe some other stuff. Thanks for watching. See you guys around.